All right, so we have just worked through example 1 here, and what we did is we did recursion by hand, which is sometimes necessary. Sometimes in an exam, they'll say, show the recursion of this relationship and want you to do it by hand. But other times you can use your CAS calculator to do it. But to use your CAS calculator, you need to make sure that you follow these steps here, very carefully, because it's easy to mess up. So let's see if we can do all of these by the CAS, and we'll do it nice and quick. All right, let's just clear off here first. Let's say I wanted to do the first one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first come to V of 2. And I'm going to put 2 here. So I hit 2, then I hit enter. That's very important. You put your initial state in, then you hit enter. Then we want to times 3 each time. So now I just go times 3. Do you see how by just going times 3, it takes the answer from the previous line? Now when I hit enter, it gives me the next term. So as you can see, 2, 6, 18, 54. Now I can just keep hitting enter. As you can see, it's just taking the value from the line before and multiplying it by 3. So as you can see, you can quickly generate your sequence by doing it this. All right, let's clear this off. Let's do the next one. What do? You type in 52 because it's my initial value. I hit enter. I then go -5. Then I hit enter. And then I can just keep hitting enter and it keeps giving me the next one, which is amazing. All right, let's now do the final one. Now this one's a bit different because as you can see, it's arithmetic geometric. So that means we've got both a multiplying going on and an adding. So what we're going to do is first put in 10 because that's our initial value. I hit enter. And now you've just got to be careful about how you type this in because you want to do it correctly. If you look up here, it actually gives you an example of one here. Do you see how it says the first thing you do? The first thing you do is that. So you kind of times it by 0.5, then minus 100. The order here is important. You can't first go minus 100, then times it. You have to follow the order of operations. So we're first going times by 0.5, and then we're adding 12 to it. Whoop, that's not adding, that's minus. Adding 12 to it. All right, now that should work. And sure enough, it does. 17, 20.5, 22.25, 23.125, and we can keep on going. So you can see this can be a very handy trick. But you should know that sometimes you will be required to show recursion by hand, which we showed in the previous part. But sometimes it's helpful to do it with the CAS, as I've shown you here. Make sure you follow these instructions carefully when doing it by the CAS.